Girl, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, 7. Okay, difficulty. I don't know. So, we started Dave Ramsey the other night.
You saw him?
A couple weeks ago. No, we started the program.
Oh, cool.
Stop now.
I've done it twice.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be- huh?
Yeah, I did it for the second time in April.
Oh.
Ow. Oh, God. Are you packing up orders, Karen? I see bars and
I have like 3 orders that just got delivered.
Oh,
oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And I work at Jefferson Hospital, and we just opened another office today, so I've been crazy since last week. So it's like all over my dining room.
Oh. Where do you live?
I live in PA.
Okay.
Oh, okay. My sister just moved out from there. She
Oh,
moved.
okay. Yeah, I grew up here. Right now I live by Sesame Place. I don't know if you ever heard of Sesame Place.
Mhm.
Like Sesame Street, Sesame
Yeah.
Place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm a special ed teacher, so I don't know. Lots of children with stuff. Cindy, I have not forgotten about what I'm supposed to get to you. I'm just waiting for it to come to me.
Well, thank you.
'Cause my assistant had typed up a bunch of stuff
Huh?
for our open house. And today she's like, it won't let me. And I was like, just chill and send it to me. So I haven't forgotten.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm just waiting on her to get it to me.
Dude, do you have to lay right in the middle of the floor?
Okay, so it's like, well, we'll still wait a few more minutes. It's 3 after. I'm recording it in cloud, so I hope that's right. I mean, Jess, if it's not, let me know. I think I see Jess and Mitch on here as well.
Or this one?
I'll get back and then we'll start maybe. And we have Melissa on.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. All right, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get started this evening. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna start the meeting off, or it's kind of going to be like a Q&A or just questions, and everybody has questions. I know with a lot of the newer consultants, we have a lot of questions. I'm not really sure what to do, and also too to kind of get best practices from everybody. Jess is not feeling very well, so she asked, or so I kind of volunteered, not she asked, but I volunteered to go ahead and see if anybody has any questions or what can Melissa and Michelle and I help anybody with. See, October 15th, I've been with Sensi for 5 years. I'm a star consultant under Jess. I don't think I've ever met you, Karen.
I just joined March.
Oh, you did. Very good.
I just joined March and I got promoted at the end of last month.
Awesome. Excellent.
I grew my team very quickly, actually. I'm surprised.
What is your title?
I'm a superstar consultant.
Very good. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got 5 team members in my first 6 months.
Very good. Very good. What about you, Melissa? Karen?
What's that?
Melissa or Michelle, you guys want to introduce yourself? Hi, Nina.
Oh, hi, I'm Michelle. I was like, what? Let's see. So September 10th was my 4-year anniversary. Yay.
Woohoo.
Congratulations.
Title, Michelle?
Huh?
What's your title?
Star consultant.
Very good. And what about you, Melissa?
Hi, I'm Melissa Henning. I've been with Sensi for, it'll be 4 years in February, and I'm a superstar consultant.
Cool. I'm sorry, Melissa. I didn't realize you were driving. I apologize.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. I just pulled into my gate, so I just had a dentist appointment. Now I'm done.
Okay.
Drive safely.
One of our newest directors online, Nina. Congratulations.
We're talking to you, Nina.
Oh, she can't hear. Okay.
My zoo is going crazy. I'm sorry. Hold on one second.
Congratulations.
Thank you. How is everybody?
Great.
Good.
Yeah, when did I join? I joined in April of 2006. No, March of 2016 was when I joined. Let's connect.
So, as I said a little bit earlier, Jess isn't feeling very well, so I volunteered to kind of open up the meeting and see what everybody wanted to talk about. Any questions, questions and sharing things and whatever we want to talk about. Who wants to go first?
Q&A. Who wants to start?
Yeah, who wants to start?
Well, we can talk about the NFL warmers
There you go.
and the NHL warmers,
Okay.
because that might be a little confusing with the
Well,
launches.
I actually had a team member who pre-ordered it, has a thing saying she pre-ordered it, took it out of her account and it's gone. She can't find it. She went on to everything and she can't find it. And she said she called customer support and they said that give them a day or two, and that was last week and she still hasn't heard back.
Okay.
I would call them
Yeah.
for her, maybe.
Can I call for her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I could. So yeah, I'll call
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you can.
Daughter-in-law the other day.
Yeah, she has she signed up under one of the girls under me,
Uh-huh.
but we both tried helping her. We're both, I don't know if she's looking at it incorrectly. Like I told her where to go, she doesn't see it. So I'll just
Yeah,
call them.
typically customer service is really good about
I've had
that
never
kind
had
of
a problem.
stuff.
They've been great.
Yeah.
Did she?
I tried to redeem mine, and then I was waiting on people to put in orders because I was going to kind of add it. So I had like kind of redeemed them, but I hadn't checked out. So now it went into they'll be available like October 7th.
Oh, okay.
So mine are still, it's still like they're still all showing up, but
Mhm.
now it's giving me an October 7th instead of a September 30th.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whatever, September, whatever.
September 28th.
availability. So this one's a little different, I think, in the redemption. So
From what I read on the other day is that they had some warmers and they like maybe sold more than maybe that they thought they had. So they had to split up their redemptions. Also too, when I called the other day, they said if you did your redemption, September 28th, and then they would have another round on October 10th, or excuse me, October 7th. But if the consultants look in their PWS, it should be, if they go log on to their account, the order should be in there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll call her again tonight and see if she found anything out. If not, I'll just call myself.
Yeah.
I don't see.
And
Melissa Henning, I really liked your NHL Google Forms, so I'm totally stealing it. I'm trying to recreate it. I was like, that's genius, because I learned with, I'm not typically one to do pre-orders. So, and I've heard about the Google form thing, but I never did pre-orders to the point where I needed to get a Google form made for anything. But I find that with the NFL and NHL, I don't want to be stuck pre-ordering something, even if it's a $10, whatever, $10 for the NFL. I'm gonna wind up just buying that warmer. But I was mad because now I'm stuck with a warmer that
I had someone
I
do the
know-
same thing to me.
I know that it'll sell, but so for NHL, pre-order, pay for it, and I like Melissa Hennings because she's on here and she's fabulous, and I learned so much from her. But anyway.
Somebody else. I looked at a bunch of different ones and I created one for Christmas, and then I just kind of modified it. Like I just modify them over and over again. And I tweak with things that I like, and yeah. So I did not create that by any. They actually Heather
Well, you did in my eyes, so whatever.
Gorsuch created one, and then it just kind of evolved from there.
Mm-hmm.
So where can you get that format?
You make it.
I stole it from her Facebook page.
Say it again.
did you share that with us?
I can try.
You can make a copy, but you
There-
have to
You can
somehow.
go to, Heather, you know Heather Gorsuch.
Yeah.
Her YouTube page actually like walks you through it like step by step how to create it. And then once I created her, I can't remember what it was for the harvest brochure, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And so once I created that, then I just took away the harvest pictures and I added the NHL, like, because I knew I wanted to do VGK and then I wanted to do like anything else. And so I just copied what she did.
Yeah,
And
and it's fun. I mean, it's kind of funny because like now distance teaching, we have to create a bunch of Google Forms, and I'm like, cool. Now I can make a copy, and I can copy these questions, and then I can make it. Maybe I'll do a Google Form tutorial because I was like, oh, totally.
I've always used my Google Forms, like way back. I started using them as digital drawing slips. That's how I started using them. So I used to actually text
Such a
people when
paper
people,
person, like paper
people-
pencil person.
when people used to message me like with their contacts, that's what I would message them. I'd give them a sample and I'd actually text them, and then I have their information, and then they would just get back to me on the Google drawing slip.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
That's how I originally started using them, and then I turned them into like order forms and consultant forms and stuff like that. Like
and
ordering
that's
forms.
cool too, because with all these virtual parties, that's what everybody's sending is these Google Forms to send out the party packs, right? So many uses for free stuff.
I gotta find these forms.
You have do you have a Gmail account?
I think so.
So like Karen@gmail.com.
Yeah, it might be something like that. Karen Baby, maybe. I have to look that up.
I was just guessing.
I have to
but-
look that up.
Yep. So if you go into the little waffle,
Mhm.
when you go into your email, there's a
Mhm.
little waffle, and you'll go into forms. I think it's not yellow, it's not blue. Blue's docs, yellow slides. But it'll be a form to create a form, and they'll have templates, and you have questions, and you can just create it.
Okay.
I'll try to create something and then just kind of like a mock and put it on the group page
That'd be great. Thank you.
or something.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's my only thing. Between working so much, I've never time to do any forms. And someone ordered an NFL warmer from me, gave me a deposit, and then when I told her it was in, she said, "Well, I don't have money. Can I pay you in a couple months?"
Yeah, no, that's what you don't want. And that's what I liked about Melissa's form is that she said, I'm going to take the money, by the day before it launches. And if I can't get it for you, I will immediately refund you. But we are in business to make money, not to lose money. You know,
Especially
and
this
that's just,
person already put an order in with me for $100 and something, and it took
Yeah.
her 4 months to pay me.
but she didn't pay you?
She did eventually, yeah, because I kept hounding her.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
now I
and
know
see,
she doesn't pay me
yeah,
up front, she doesn't get it.
it just gets tricky, and you hate having to chase people.
Mhm.
Oh, here,
And plus, I
Miss
work with
Nina put something in the chat. She put a form. Oh, if you go to the chat, you'll see Nina posted.
Oh, cool.
But I love going on YouTube and finding people and stealing their stuff. Borrowing. Yeah, I'm just tired of chasing people and their money
I
and
feel like
holding
I was
on to
waiting, I was
stuff.
chasing them. I feel like I was chasing them for so long, and I don't have time.
And no, you know, nor should you. I think what if they've paid, then they're more apt to want their stuff. You know, they have some risk there.
Yeah, learn my lesson that way. But luckily, someone messaged me 2 days later or whatever and said, "Oh my God, I didn't know they had NFL warmers. I must have missed it. Do you have an extra?" So I sold it right away.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Everybody's putting stuff in the chat. See, I don't have anything.
So just
Cool
letting,
beans.
oops, sorry about that, you guys. So Karen is our guest speaker tonight. Is there anything anybody wanted to talk about before Karen got on so she can tell us a little bit? Anything else? Oh, the chat here. Oh.
No, I just wanted to know what Karen did to get all of her team members in the first 6 months.
Yeah. Where were
Honestly,
you?
it was honestly a fluke thing. I wound up joining in March because Brittany was my go-to girl, and I was ordering. We were having work parties at least once a month, having like catalog parties. And then a rep of mine at work that came to my office, it would get dropped off at her house. She would bring it to me. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? Brittany's like, you know what? You should really think about selling it. And I'm, yeah, eventually. And then finally in March, literally March 5th, right before the world got shut down, I said, I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens.
Mhm.
My launch party closed at, I think, 1,800 PRVs.
Mhm.
And within a week or two, my neighbor across the street who I'm friends with, she's like, she was going to give me an order and it was like $210. She's like, I should just sell it. So then she joined, and then they had the special where you got the discount. Hold on 1 second. Don't, come on.
Cindy,
Sorry.
check your
Too big
text
going.
message.
And then with that sale that went on for the discount on the kit, 2 other friends I had no idea were even interested in selling joined. And then my last girl just joined, I think 3 weeks ago, and she's already like at 26 PRVs 3 weeks later. She's in Wildwood, New Jersey, and there's no one down there. And it just went off like wildfire for her.
Nice.
But all of us help each other out. We get along great. We, you know, Laura needed a couple bars the other day. I had needed some, so we go back and forth. Laura and I make samples. Tracy's actually coming up, I think, next weekend. We're going to try to get together for a quick like hello, so everybody can meet each other. And then next Saturday, I'm having a big Scentsy open house outside. We're putting a tent up. I'm doing
Nice.
a big thing for my neighborhood because that's what I did. My neighborhood has a Facebook page.
Oh,
And I just started like advertising there and like, hey, I have some samples. Anybody interested? And then everybody that I've dropped samples off for has ordered. One lady orders every 2 weeks. Like she just ordered more stuff off me the other day. And then we're going to have this big thing. I posted it in the neighborhood so they can just walk up and see the stuff. You know, everybody can get to say hi to each other because not everybody knows what Scentsy is. I didn't even know everything Scentsy had until I started selling it. I only knew wax and warmers.
Yeah.
it's a lot more than wax.
Because every time we had a party, that's all I wanted was wax and warmers.
So Jess had mentioned that you're our guest speaker tonight. So you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and just, do you have something prepared for us tonight or?
Just what we talked about, just like how I got my teamies.
Mhm.
Everybody signed up, how good we're doing. I work full time for Jefferson Hospital. It's supervisor doctor's office. We just opened another office today.
Wow.
So things have been crazy. COVID hit. I worked at a COVID testing site. And
Wow.
through all that, one of the girls, Laura, who's on my team, I don't know if she got a chance to join tonight, but she's on my team. She, we met at the COVID testing site. So we
Oh,
would have
wow.
never known that each other before that.
Mhm.
So we started selling together. She comes here at least once a week. We do samples together, brainstorm different ideas of what we can do,
Very good.
start the mystery bags and stuff like that. But honestly, I never thought anybody that joined under me actually wanted to join Sensi.
Mm.
And then Laura already has her first teammate as well. What's up, babe? Yeah, Laura has her first teammate. She's not doing so well. She said that I think she just lost momentum in it. She did good for like the first couple weeks, but then lost momentum. But she's not like posting. Like Laura and I constantly post, you know, we're picking each other's
So what do
things.
you post?
I post lots of the bundles. I post any new warmer that comes out. What else have we been posting? Plus, I've been doing major Facebook parties. I have one now that started 2 days ago. She's already up to $400. So I constantly, even in them, like, even though I work, like I'm constantly like every hour trying to post something little, like just to bring everybody up. Like everybody wants that new warmer, the Glimmer and Glow.
Mm.
Glimmer, is that what it is? Glimmer and Glow? I think so. I sold a couple of them already. I just constantly post out there. I try to get people involved, like, you know, guess the Scent Circle thing. And we're always trying to, my stepdaughter does most of my lives for me because I don't have time. So she like does them with me and she's really into it. She's like my little assistant. So we work well together there.
Good.
So just had a yard sale the other day, put a couple things out, got 3 orders, and I put the sign on my car.
Yeah. That's
And
very,
I had 4 orders off my sign on my car, and I just put that on last week.
wow, very good.
I'm in busy parking lots, you know what I mean, working at a medical facility, and then I put like the tear sheets on my windshield wiper in the back next to it. So the other day I put 9 on there. When I went to work, I came out, there was only 2 left.
Very good. That's awesome.
Good idea.
That's a good idea. Now, do you have the sign on the side of your car or do you have the window decal?
I have the window decal in the back, and then in my rear wipers where I put the tear sheets.
Mhm.
So, and then even if like my man drives my car, he does the same thing. He'll park it and then put the little tear sheets in the back with
Yeah.
it just in case.
Very good.
So
how are you getting your Facebook parties?
it started off with just like a friend of mine did one, my aunt did one, but I'm in a Facebook party right now that started Sunday, and 3 girls booked a party.
Oh, very good.
So, but this host is really into it. My last host was not into anything. She sold nothing. I was posting, she invited only 4 people and no one responded back.
Mm.
So
So
let me
I
ask you,
have 4 parties booked this month already.
yeah, what are you saying or what are you doing with your hostesses that gives them that drive to, you know, have big parties or be involved, or how are you approaching that?
Well, honestly, I tell them right off the bat, I'm like, if you want to have a successful party, then you have to be involved. You have to communicate back and forth. You have to post, you have to comment. Like the one right now, she's posting, she works overnight. So she posts as soon as she gets up in the morning, and then anything I post, she comments on when she wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
And she said last night at work, all the girls like, oh, I want to order this. They were going on she was at work last night ordering stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she got $310 at work last night in orders.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to tell my host, if you want to be successful, then you have to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not everybody knows me, they're not going to care.
Correct. Yeah.
What I post, what I say.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the most successful party I have is the one going right now. And it's only been 2 days. So
That's awesome. How long do you keep the Facebook parties going? Like, do you go live every day? Are they a week?
Do what I do, because with my schedule, it's so hard because I come home, I have 2 dogs. One is epilepsy, which I don't know if you got your medicine today. One is epilepsy, so he's like on medicine. I work crazy hours, so I do one live. Like I do a party Sunday to Sunday, and I usually do it live on Wednesday because it gives enough time for people to join. It gives enough time for people to join, and then like it gives them time to schedule. All right, on Wednesday at 7, we're going to have a meeting, or we're going to have a Facebook Live.
Oh, okay. So you only go live once for 30 minutes.
I go live once for usually about, I guess, 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
We go live and we put like, we'll show different warmers. We'll mix different things. We'll talk a little bit. Sorry. Stuff like that.
I like that because in like Facebook groups, you can schedule posts. So it shows that even with a busy schedule, if you just have everything pre-planned and then you set a 20 minutes. I mean, 20, like anybody can carve out 20 minutes.
Facebook events. I didn't know you could do a Facebook group for a party. I just found that out today when I was reading someone's post.
Yeah, and then you can schedule your posts in a group versus a event.
Yeah, so
I
next
believe.
time I'm going to look into that. I have another party starting. This one's ending Sunday, and I'm starting one on Sunday, and then I'm going to check into the group. That's my finger. Here.
So Tana has a question. Do you do anything special to encourage people to book parties from other parties?
Not yet. I haven't had to. People usually book, but that was my one. That's one thing I want to look into because I don't know what we can. Like, can we say if you book a party, you get a free warmer? I don't know what you can say. So that I haven't done yet. The two girls that booked today for a party are interested in that Disney villain warmer.
Correct, yeah.
So and I told them they can't get a part of their, half off or credit, but they said at least it'll remind them to get it, and then people will buy it and they'll get credit towards other stuff.
Right, right.
But are we allowed to ask, like, say if you book a party, you can, like, are you allowed to do it or no?
No. Well, you can share what the hostess, like the freeze and the half offs.
I do that. Mm-hmm.
But you can, yeah. So Miss Melissa is the you are the queen of compliance. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I mean, and also, what you can do too is, it's not something that you could post like on the page, but you could individually say, since you did book, a party, I have something for you, or you don't have to say like what it is or anything. That way you can like change it up or anything. But yeah, on the page itself, or in the group page or in like the Facebook party page, you couldn't really say, book a party and I'll give you this.
Okay. That's why I was unsure. Most of it is just when they see what they can get off. I have a flyer, like that flyer. If most people see what they can get, then they're interested in booking.
What about your drop bags? What's that all about?
What's that?
Your drop bags?
Oh, what I did for them is, like, I went on to my, I live in Cobalt Ridge and we have a Facebook page. So it was like Sample Saturday I made it. And I, said I had new samples, blah, blah, blah. That was for the summer. And I made like a sample bag with a washer with, bunch of waxes. What else I gave? Washer with, I gave a scent circle. Some, if I knew they had a dog, I gave a little bit of the dog shampoo. Other, if I knew they had kids, I gave them like a brochure. The one lady has a daughter who's sick, so I gave her a little the thing that came in my kit, the Scentsy Buddy.
Oh,
I gave her because her daughter's in and out of the hospital.
The
so
buddy clip.
Yeah, so she wound up booking 2 parties off me so far. And then I did the same thing for fall. I put out there, does any, sample Sunday, is anybody interested in some new fall scents? So we did the same thing again. And then I followed up with everybody. Like, I think it was like a week later. And then 2 weeks later, I followed up. One girl's supposed to rejoin, but she's having issues because she doesn't want her old consultant to know.
Jerry?
They won't know that she rejoins.
Yeah, that's what I told her. So I think she wound up getting the flu. So now I think she's going to join as soon as she feels better.
Yeah, they don't tell them, hey, somebody joined under someone else. They don't do that.
Because she said it's so long, she doesn't remember the email it was under. She doesn't remember anything. So she was going to call customer support.
They will, when she
Michelle, I think you went on mute again.
Can you hear me?
Now I can, yeah.
I was unmuting and then I was being muted. Because I had somebody join under me, and I think it goes by your social security number. So your join date is your original join date.
Okay.
So
no, when your wrist and stuff start hurting.
Well, my other teammate Tracy, I don't know if she signed on yet, but Tracy had a girl who signed up, was re-signing up and sent an email to customer service. That was last week, I believe, but she still hadn't heard anything as of yesterday.
Yeah, has it been? I think it's like after 6 months, they can rejoin under anybody.
Okay.
Karen, you
Yeah.
so you primarily use your neighborhood Facebook page?
I use that and then my own Facebook page. I have 247 people on my own Facebook page.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, that's usually how. And like I said, today, Friday, I got a delivery Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week. And then I think I'm due for 2 more next week. So I've been pretty steady with my parties getting delivered and
Yeah.
you know, all that fun stuff.
Hey, I have a question. So maybe I missed something. This, you said sample Saturday, you did that. So when you have these sample bags, so you just say, I'm going to give away samples and who wants one?
Well, I ask in the group, like, you know, like I'll do sample Saturday for like I did for summer, sample Saturday. If anybody's never tried sensing, would like to try some scents or was interested in new scents or anything like that, to let me know. So I had 26 people answer and I got 21 orders out of them. When we dropped the bags off, within a month, I got 21 orders.
Okay, so you say, so you just give them these sample things and then they ordered.
Like
From
here, I would do it in like a bag like this. Put some
Okay,
stuff in it, different things, and then just drop it off on their door.
okay. Do you have any that aren't local that you just, you have to mail them?
Yes, I have a cousin who is in the Air Force. So I mailed her a couple, and then 2 of her cadets, I guess you would call them, under her. They both asked for them, so then I mailed them out, and she booked a party for the first week in November.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you.
Like I said, I never thought it would go this much. I originally joined just for myself,
Mhm.
and then it just went off from there. I'm very happy it did though. That's definitely for sure.
Very good. Anything else you want to share with us?
No, I think that's everything.
Yeah. Anybody else have questions for Karen?
What do you put in your samples?
I try to do in the sample bags, I do 5 different scents. I try to like one clean, one sit, you know what I mean? Like I try to break it up.
Okay.
Then I do a scent circle and then like a lotion sample. I'll do like a lotion sample sometimes or a washer with, like I said, if I know they have dogs, I'll do a dog shampoo.
Mhm.
What are you doing?
Wonder if a Google form for that would work, you know? Like,
Yeah.
do you have a dog? Do you have kids? Because getting to know people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a significant other? Do they hate like a certain scent? Do they love a certain scent? I don't know.
Well, that's what some of my people were like when they would respond and say, "Oh, I would be interested in that." I'd be like, "All right, what are some kind of scents you like and don't like?" Like I have one customer who only likes Disney scents. The only thing she'll do.
Mm.
So then I gave her like a Disney circle. I gave her a couple of the Disney scents. Trying to think of one I know only likes manly scents. So when I make the samples of that, I give her the samples of them. And then like I gave her a Mystery Man bar or a circle, I mean. And she actually just ordered the NFL bars too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just ordered some of the NFL bars too.
Ooh, Melissa, let's work on a sample Google form.
I think
There's one that exists. I think Christina Steinbrook goes into it in one of her videos. But yeah, it's basically the same thing. And they just ask, like, do you have pets? You know, and then it's like a multiple choice, you know, dog, cat, none. And then what kind of scents do you like? And so when you like put together like the sample bags like she's making, you can make them specific to whoever you're sending them to. And then I think Christina Steinbrook goes like into length. Is it hers? Somebody on SFR, I think, went into Google Forms, and it was like hers.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't Christina Steinbrook. I don't think she spoke at SFR. But,
No,
but she does. Yeah, she does phenomenal.
Yeah, she has a different video, and Heather Gorsuch has a different video. But there was somebody. I can't think of, I want to say, was it Jody Farner? Somebody
Maybe.
went into detail about like the questions that they ask so that they can get, I think it was.
Oh, it was Robinson, Christina Robinson or something.
Oh yeah. They like, it was
her. She's under Chloe Cox.
Yeah. So it was questions that they.
I'm not a stalker. It's called I Have Scentsy Crushes, okay? According to Nikki on Saturday's call, okay? And Melissa Henning is her Scentsy crush, so there.
Who else has questions? Anybody? So Karen, let me ask you, because I've been, my issue is recruiting or trying to get business partners. Do you, every time you have an order, like you said, that one order was like 210, you offer, hey, here's a business opportunity, or, what is your approach with that?
The one lady just messaged me as I'm on this chat now. She wants to talk about it too, because she's putting in, I guess, anywhere from $200 to $300 orders every 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, oh, I don't have time. I don't know if I'd have time. I'm like, but now she's having a party and she's a whole bunch of people ordering.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you might want to, so she wants a brochure on it. And then she asked if there was any YouTube. She just texted me, is there any YouTube videos I can watch about it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I told her I would let her know, because if she's interested, then my biggest concern is I'm afraid like someone like her, that's one of my big, customers. What happens if she does join up under me, that I lose, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you have to kind of look at it as, yes, you may lose that PRV, but then again, you're building a business. And if that's, the approach you want to take with your Scentsy, you want to build it as a business, and share it with others, and them come, and join your team as well. So, I mean, it's about that. And also too, as time goes on and as you're growing your team and they're growing their front lines and, the commission structure, take a look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I sat down and looked at the other day when I got the, when Brittany told me that I needed to superstar consultant, I sat down and looked at it, because Tracy was one of the big customer of mine, and then she joined.
Mm-hmm.
She killed it in her first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like she was selling makeup before that. And then she said to me, I should really think about selling this. And then she decided to join. And she told me the other day, she's so glad she did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
I'm a teacher, and I actually sponsored 3 other teachers in the same elementary school. And then I wound up leaving that school, and then another one left that school. So then now, like there's still 2 of them there, but it's 100 staff, so one has different relationships with people than the other. And so some of that staff still buys from me, and then the rest kind of buy from them.
Mhm.
And then, I went to a new school, made new relationships, new people. So it's like things evolve and change, and you get referrals, and it just kind of, and you're doing great at talking to people. So I don't see that, that's in the long run, that's going to be great. So.
And it's funny because one of the girls I work with was buying off me, and then I'm a supervisor. So when I reprimanded her for doing something wrong, she started buying off my team member, Laura. Laura's here making samples, and the girl I work with texts her an order. So I'm like, yeah, some people don't like getting in trouble. What can I say? So, hey, at least she's still buying Scentsy. Doesn't matter where it comes from.
That is true.
Let's see, anybody else have any questions?
No, I found the name of the girl is Chastity Robinson.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I knew it'd come to me. Started with a C.
Nina, did you want to share anything with us, Miss New Director?
Yeah.
Oh, she might be doing something with the kids. No. What is everybody?
Sorry, I was, can you hear me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sorry, I was typing what Chastity Robinson. I was just typing it. Sorry, I'm like out and about listening.
Okay.
I'm multitasking.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
I don't know what I can add, but I'd be happy to answer any questions if anyone has anything.
What got you, well, let's see. What do you think motivated you the most to get to director?
You know what? Honestly, it was just a series of things. I don't know who was in Jess's director and training program back in like, I think it was April 2016.
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
there was a book and it was called No Excuses by Brian Tracy. And so if anybody has read that, chapter 4 has always stuck with me. And so I always put whatever my goals are visually in front of me. And when I hit Superstar Director, Jess actually gifted me with a director sticker. And in my hallway downstairs, I have a little clipboard. And I put that sticker right there because I walk through that hallway every single day. And that kind of gave me motivation to continue like looking at those director numbers, making sure I hit those or, you know, like surpass them every day.
Yeah.
And I was really setting myself to just try to hit it at least by the end of the year, but I really wanted it really bad for my birthday month.
Yeah.
So I actually started challenging my team, and I did on the first 15 days, I did Shooting Star Take 2, and I challenged them. And whoever did that is getting a little, you know, happy mail from me. And then the second round, Jess and I challenged the team to hit another 500 to try to get us to director because we were really close.
Yeah.
And they're getting another, whoever hit another 500 gets another happy meal. And then we did a drawing for one of those diffusers. So it kind of just motivated the team, but at the same time, they saw all their numbers go up. We had a couple of people that hit over $1,000 in PRV. One of my amazing downlines, Sandy, she actually leveled up and promoted to superstar consultant.
Good.
So, and then her team is just simply amazing. I think Trinice is on here. Trinice hit over like 3,000 in PRVs. So they're doing good. So not only was I motivated, but my team was motivated, and you know, a lot of the new members were motivated, and it just, you feed off each other.
Yeah.
So it was good.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Awesome.
You're welcome.
Congratulations. I'm so excited.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good. Anybody else? Let's see if anybody has any questions.
You had asked earlier about Cindy, you had said that you had issues with recruiting, not issues, but like that was something that you wanted to focus on. One of the things that really helps me is, because I goal myself to put in $200 orders every week. And I try and get rid of that. Because I mean, it's like, I have everything Scentsy I could possibly ever need. Like, I don't need any more free stuff. Yeah. I mean, yay, free stuff, but like, I don't need it. And so what I do is I talk to people constantly. Like, I talk to customers, I talk to their families. You know, I just try to be very like social with whoever I'm talking to. And I try and figure out their whys in life. Like, why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? And then I kind of keep a little notebook of sometimes I'm very direct and I'll say, well, hey, you know, you could make some extra money for Christmas. Like right now I ask a lot of people about Christmas money. Like, you know, there's a couple months left, you could earn, you know, wouldn't a couple extra $100 for Christmas be great? You know, extra on top of like what you're already planning. And I get rid of that Hostess. The Hostess Kit is like my big thing. That's how I've grown my team. A lot of my team is through the Hostess Kits. I find and sometimes it's learning how to word, not like, hey, join my team, but sometimes I'll tell people like, you know, so one of the things that I do is, because Karen was talking about how she had a customer that orders twice twice a month, I think she said, or twice a week or something like that. Like this person orders a lot. For people that order a lot from me, or they order, like if they order monthly, I create them, I call it a personal shopping link. And basically it's just their own party. I tell them, you know, this is your link. If you feel like, if you need like light bulbs, if somebody, because I have a friend who likes to share, like people come into her house and they like her Jack Skellington warmer or whatever, and she shares it. She's like, oh, my friend Melissa, she sells Scentsy, like you should go. So I told her, here's your link, like text her your link. And so she's had people buy off of her link. And so once her party gets to 200, I've asked her twice before. She said no, but the last time that I've asked her, she was very like, really? You know, like, really, could I do this? I'm like, you're already doing it with your link. So I explained to people that with their personal shopping link, that's basically all that they're doing. If they can get $200 in, you know, 1 month, that's considered active, and they only have to do that once every 4 months. And that like really helps. So when I give people these personal shopping links, it shows them that they can already do it, because that's really, a hostess is already doing what we're doing. The big difference is that we're the ones putting in the stuff on the back end, you know, we're the one entering it. And when I explain that to people, they're usually like, really? Like, that's really? Like, yeah. So thank you for that, you know, $50 that I just earned off of your party. It could have been yours. Like, that's how I've been able to get some people to join. Like, they're like, really? So, I mean, I just kind of listen. I have a notebook, and every time one of those $200 parties goes on that I have, I text them and say, hey, I have a kit available. Would you be interested? And if sometimes like I'll give them the $20 that I have in it or whatever. Sometimes I don't. I don't flip it if they didn't contribute to any of the orders, but I use it a lot. I mean, it's nice. And then I just explain to them, because sometimes people don't like the Hostess Kit because, oh, somebody asked, what is a Hostess Kit?
Explain what's actually in it and what that is.
So it comes with, oh, hold on. It comes with, oh, wait, hold on real quick. I gotta stir my meat.
Multitasker. There you go.
I have it here. Hostess exclusive kit.
Yeah. It comes with a warmer and a bar. It comes with body samples, right?
Yeah, it says classic curves, warmer, a bar, counter clean, scent circle, the fall winter 2020 fragrance tester set, consultant guide, quick start guide, product training guide, a pack of 25 catalogs,
Testers.
product lists, joint brochures, and order forms. Yeah, the current fall winter tester set.
So Tana's asking, she said, okay, she understands what's in it. Are you asking, Tana, like, how do you offer it, or when will you offer it?
So the Hostess Kit becomes available when you have a qualifying party of $200 or more. And basically you use your free rewards for it. So it's not going to be your half price, either your perpetual, your half price. It's going to be the actual product credit. You need to have at least, I think, 1 penny in like left over. So if, let's say, your hostess decides that she wants, you know, she's got $23 in credit and she wants a warmer, and you know, she's got now $3 left over, you can put the Hostess Kit in her cart, and then she'll get $3 off of that. If I've explained to people before, like, you know, you can use your half price item to kind of supplement your kit. So you have your choice. Do you want $20 in free product, or do you want $20 off of your kit? And then basically it's just that, it's a smaller version of our $99 kit, but it's only available when you have a party order going in, so $200 or more.
Okay,
So-
yeah, I get it now. I was just confused when you said host kit. I couldn't remember if that was the host exclusive kit that you can use for the party. Yeah, I thought you were talking about you did something specifically yourself.
Oh no.
But that's not what you're talking about. Okay,
No.
got it.
And
Thank
sometimes
you.
I'll call it a host kit. Sometimes, and I always tell people, I've stopped telling people, hey, I have a hostess kit available, because they're like, ew, like that just sounds like, it sounds yucky to some people. So I tell them that they've unlocked a kit, And they're like, I unlocked a kit. You sure did. You know, you can, and so that kind of gets them too. They're like, it gets them more interested when I tell them, oh, you can join, you know, you have a Hostess Kit now, you can join. They're like, ew, like, I don't want to join. You know, that was me. Like, I didn't want to join Michelle's cult, like, ew. But when she had explained to me that it could be my own account and that I didn't have to sell to anybody and that I could just be my own orders, that's why I kind of changed my verbiage to say, like, either you can create your own account and then I tell them like what they have to do in order to keep it active, or keep it current, I should say, not active. And then I changed my verbiage to you've unlocked a kit, because people are interested in that. They're like, ooh, what is that?
So
I
if they
unlocked
say
something?
no, so if they say no to the unlocked kit, what do you say then?
I ask them for permission. I say, okay, well, this is a really great opportunity. May I offer it to somebody else? Because then people get FOMO. They're like, wait, now you're going to offer my kit to somebody? So, and then if they say yes, then I offer it to somebody, and sometimes I strike out and sometimes I don't.
Cool.
So that's what
I like that. You unlocked a kit.
Yep.
It doesn't, it sounds like, ooh, you know,
Yeah,
like you're
like,
part of
ooh,
this
yeah.
club,
It's
like
Pampered
what?
Chef when, you know,
It's
you're
like a
ordering Pampered
speakeasy, you
Chef
know,
and
the
unlocked your rewards. Like, yeah.
I like it. Because you only need a penny, right? So they could use $19.99 and you have a penny. That's pretty cool.
You just need to have something in there.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even have, like, you can charge you don't have to charge them. If let's say you have $20 in free product and you're using it on the kit, you don't have to charge them. Like, you can charge them $59 for their kit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't charge more than what the kit is worth, but.
Right.
Okay, so how does that work if you have somebody, like say like say Sally has a party, she's hosting a party, and she doesn't want the host exclusive kit, starter kit, so you want to give it to somebody else. So say Pam wants the host exclusive starter kit, so you give it to Pam. But how do you do that?
You're going to take the party out of, what did you say the first hostess's name was?
Sally.
Sally. So you're going to take Sally out of being the hostess, and you are going to make Pam the hostess. You're still going to give Sally all of the rewards because she's the hostess, but it's on the back end. So Pam or Sally are not going to be able to see like what's going on.
Okay.
But whoever is the hostess in the workstation is who the email is going to go to as soon as you put in the kit. So when you type in kit under the hostess rewards, the hostess kit will pop up. I think there's a Spanish and an English, so make sure you look at that. As soon as you add it, the hostess that is in the party, so the reason why you're switching it from Sally to Pam is because Pam needs to get that email. So as soon as you put the kit in there, Pam gets the email. As soon as she fills it out, then resubmits it to Sensi. You get like a little pop-up that will allow you to flip your party to Pam. So Pam is just joining, but Sally is going to get all the rewards. So you just have to have like 1 penny in there. And so sometimes to do that, what I'll do is I'll add something myself, so that I can just get like a little bit extra. If my hostess has used all of it, then I can add like, you know, a bar of wax for 6 or what like something that I can use, but that adds a little bit extra to the hostess rewards, so that now there's something in there that you can attach the party to, because it can't be 0. There has to be something left over.
So how does okay, so the party is shipped to Pam then?
So
is that right? Like everything in the party goes to her?
Okay, so the way that I do most of my parties, because they're local, are to the consultant. I have it shipped to the consultant. But let's say Sally is in New Jersey and you're in Las Vegas, and Pam now joined and she's not in New Jersey, and we don't want the product to go to Pam. What you're going to do is you're going to have it shipped to a temporary address, and then you can put in Sally's address. So now the party will ship to Sally. Pam will get her kit because the address that it ships to is not what's in the party, but actually what address she put in when she fills out the email. So when Scentsy sends the email from the kit, that's where her kit's going to ship to.
Okay. Okay. I think I get it.
It makes more sense when you like actually practice it out and try it. So when you like, are you familiar with how the party page looks when you're creating a party?
Yeah.
So when you have a hostess in there, underneath the hostess's name, it has her email address, and below that it'll say ship to, and you can say consultant's address, permanent address, or temporary address. So you would click that temporary address and then put in Sally's information.
Okay.
So
okay.
then the party will ship to Sally, and then the email that Pam gets, well, that whatever information she puts into that email when she's submitting her registration form, her kit will ship there. So it has nothing to do with the party.
Okay, but the party has to be in Pam's name. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nina said that she had no idea you only needed a penny to offer the hostess kit. I didn't realize that either. But I think that once you said it, I think I remember you saying it before. So that's good information. And she said, thank you much for the tip to offer it as a turn down by a hostess. Now I know what to do if I ever come across that.
And then I use my list. So then the people that I've been talking to, or I've learned like, oh, she said she needed some extra income and she really loves Scentsy. Like I would put her like, maybe a 4 or a 5 on my hot list. I would contact her and say, hey, I have a kit available. A hostess doesn't want her kit. Would you like it? And then they either say yes or no. And if they don't want it, then I say, is it okay if I move on to the next person? And I just let them know that like, hey, you're giving up this valuable opportunity and somebody's going to want it. People have FOMO. I use that a lot. FOMO is a beautiful thing with Scentsy. Anyway.
Awesome. All right, let's see. We have any more questions or comments? No, I don't see anything. All right, you guys, thank you very much. Thank you. It was good, very good conversation. Thank you for hearing me and giving me the opportunity to kick this off. But thank you everybody that joined us live or that will join us later on the recording.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Cindy.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Nice to see everybody.
Bye.
Bye.